Okay, pain to injuries before we start. Everyone good? Okay. Good day, everyone. This is Stephen Cheng coming to you live from 333 Grand in downtown Jersey City, New Jersey. Please visit my website, simhayoga.com, for the hybrid schedule, which is in person here at 333 Grand as well as through Zoom. You can register for class through ubindi.com. If you're watching this on YouTube, classes are $10 and you can pay through Venmo or PayPal. The payment information is on the bottom of the video. If you're working with any kind of special conditions or injuries, make sure that you do modify or skip poses altogether, being mindful that it is important for you to always make some good decisions about what you should and should not do so that you don't create any injuries or perpetuate any injuries. Today's class is open flow. It is level 1 and level 2. If you need to elevate, please sit up tall on a block or a blanket. All right, let's sit up tall, palms face up. And the fingers come to Jnana Mudra, thumb and index fingers touching. Eyes come to close and start to center the breath. Deep inhales and exhales through the nose. Three ohms together. Inhale. Keeping the eyes closed, hands together in prayer on front of the heart, pressing the thumbs into your heart, heart back into the thumbs, lifting the heart up toward the sky, setting your intention for yoga practice, devoting your practice to someone or something or to yourself, your supreme self that lives within your heart, chanting the mantra for purification, purifying the space in which you practice yoga. Call and response. Om Pavitraha, Om Pavitraha, Pavitrawa, Pavitrawa, Sarva Vushtan, Gatopiwa, Gatopiwa, Yaha Smarit, Pundrikaksham, Pundrikaksham, Sapahya, Sapahya, Pihendraha, Pihendraha, Suchihi, Suchihi. Beginning to open the eyes, palms face up, fingers come back to Jnana Mudra. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, right ear to the right shoulder, right hand to the left side, pulling gently to elongate. And take the chin toward the right shoulder. Release back to center, drop the right hand, left ear to the left shoulder, left hand to the right side. And chin toward the left shoulder. Release back to center, drop the left hand, chin toward the chest, big circles with the head in one direction, ear to one side, roll it back, opposite side, roll it center. A few more rounds at your own pace. And chin back toward the chest and pause. And then taking the opposite direction. And take it back to center again. Lift the chin parallel to the floor and neutral spine. Extend the legs forward, separating your feet. Hands supporting to either side of you and turning your toes toward each other. And then roll out. Draw in. Roll out, draw in. Take outer rotation, circling. Come back to center, switch them around. Inner rotations, opposite direction. And And back to center again. Cross your shins, but this time take the non-dominant shin on top, the other crossing of the legs. So it might feel a little bit tighter or a little bit awkward on your hips on this side. Raise the arms up high, extend, exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, back to center, arms up. Exhale, twist to your left. Inhale, back to center again. Exhale, side bends, right hand down, left arm overhead. Take it back up. Exhale, other side. Take it back up. Take the hands behind you. Outwardly, turn your fingers and supporting with your hands. Lift your chest. Broaden your shoulders and gently looking up to open up the front of your torso. Release that action, come back to neutral, raise the arms up, extend the legs forward, and forward folding. Grabbing your feet, ankles or your shins, and being sure that you're looking for a more neutral spine as opposed to just actively rounding, right? So you want to lengthen and fold. And make your way back up. Swing the legs back behind you, hands and knees. So hands about shoulders width, your middle fingers point straight forward, and knees about hips width. All right, inhale, draw the navel down, raise your tail, raise the back of the head. Exhale, round the spine. Let's do that 3 times. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Come back to neutral spine. Reach your right foot back and tuck the toes back to the floor. And then reach through your right heel, getting a stretch through your right calf. Release that action as you shift forward a little bit and reach your right heel back, left arm forward. You can keep the gaze looking down to the floor to check your balance. And then bend your right knee, reach back with your left hand, grabbing the foot if you can, and kick back. This is your tiger pose. If that's too much for your balance, then come back to your left arm reaching forward, right heel reaching back. Tracy, kick the foot away. Yeah, and lengthen the arm. There you go. And take the left hand back down, step the right foot out to the side, and stand on the left knee. Right? Side bend to the right. So this is your gate pose, Padikasana. Take it back up to center, side bend to your left. Take it back up with your hands supporting to your lower back. Broaden your shoulders by drawing your elbows toward each other. Lift the gaze up and taking it into a back bend here. So this is supported combination of your camel pose with your gate pose. Right, so we're early in the practice, so I want you to support your lower back. All right, come back to neutral spine. Pivot to your right heel, step the right foot in. So your right leg should be about 90 degrees. And let's take a side angle here. Right hand to inside the right foot, left arm up. Let's take that into half bind. Left hand behind you. Stack your shoulders some more. And then extend it. Left arm up and overhead. So getting a nice left side stretch here. Release. Take it back up. Walk your hands forward. Come back to your hands and your knees. Right? 3 cat-cows again. Inhale, draw the navel down. Raise your tail, raise the back of the head. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Come back to neutral spine. Reach your left foot back. Keep your toes tucked under. And then reach back through your left heel so you're getting a nice stretch through your left calf. Release the action, shift back forward a little bit so that you can raise your left heel and reach your right arm forward, opposite hand and foot. Then bend your left knee, reach back, grab the foot, and kick back. This is your tiger pose. Release your right hand back down. Step the left foot out to the side and come up. Gate pose. Side bend to your left. Take it back up. Side bend to the right. Take it back up. All right, so this is your gate pose. You can now combine the camel pose, which is then with your hands to your lower back to support. Draw the elbows back. Lift the chest, gently looking up. Release, come back to neutral. Pivot to your left heel and step the left foot in. So you should end up with roughly a 90-degree angle with your left leg. Then left hand to the inside of the foot, right arm up. So this is a variation of your side angle. So again, combining different poses together, right? Extend the right arm forward, right side stretch. Half bind, right arm up and behind you. Stack a little bit more. Then release your right arm back up. Lift the torso back up. Walk the hands forward. Draw the left knee down, hands and knees. And then let's take it to a down dog and start to pedal out the legs. Walk it out side to side. All right, come back to stillness in your down dog. Inhale, raise your right leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee in toward the nose and round the spine. Inhale, kick up, open up the hips, bend the right knee. Right knee to touch the outside of the right arm. Inhale, kick it back up. Knee comes into twist and touch your left arm. Inhale, kick it back up. Step the right foot forward, warrior one. Exhale, open it up, warrior two, left foot. Flip the front palm, reverse, warrior, right arm up and back. Exhale, side angle, right hand to the inside of the foot. You can modify with the elbow to the knee, left arm reaching up. Inhale, take it back up, reverse warrior. Lengthen out the right leg, triangle, right hand to top of the shin or to the floor, left arm reaching up. Inhale all the way back up, reverse triangle. Bend the front knee, hands to the floor, chaturanga dog, down dog. So Susan, make sure that the right toes always point straight forward in your warrior poses. Inhale, left heel up. Exhale, left knee in toward the nose. Inhale, kick up, open up the hips, bend the left knee. Left knee outside of the left arm to touch. Kick it back up. Knee comes into twist, touch your right arm. Inhale, kick it back up. Stepping your left foot forward, warrior one. Exhale, open it up, warrior two. Flip the front palm, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle. Hand to inside the foot or modify with the elbow to the knee, right arm reaching up. Inhale, take it back up, reverse warrior. Lengthen out the left leg, triangle pose. Hand to top of the shin or to the floor, right arm up. Inhale all the way back up, reverse triangle. Bend the front knee, hands to the floor, left foot back, plank. Inhale, one breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right heel up. Exhale, right knee in toward the nose. Inhale, kick up. Open up the hips, bend the right knee. Right knee outside the right arm and touch. Kick back up. Knee comes into twist. Touch your left arm. Inhale, kick it back up. Step in. You rise forward. Warrior one. Wrap the right hand back behind you. Left arm reaching forward. And bend your left elbow. Inhale, draw the left elbow back. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, draw the left elbow back. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, draw back. Exhale, twist. Stay twisting to the right. Then lean the torso forward. Hook the left arm to the outer right knee and twist deeper. On the inhale, come all the way up. Reverse warrior. Extended side angle. Again, modifying elbow to the knee or hand to the floor. Left palm facing, reaching forward and facing down. And then let's revolve it. Left hand to the floor, and then right arm up to twist. Extended revolved. Right palm to face down and reach forward. Half bind. Right arm up and behind you. Twist deeper. On the inhale, come all the way up, derotate into reverse warrior. Exhale, hands to the floor, right foot stepping back. This time, let's lower all the way down to the floor. 3 progressive cobras, hands alongside the ribs. Inhale, lift up, baby cobra. Exhale, lower almost all the way down. Inhale, lift up a little bit higher. Exhale, lower almost all the way down. Inhale, lift up even higher. If you have full extension of your arms, take it. If you need to keep the elbows slightly bent, keep it that way. So this is your Cobra pose. And lower all the way down, Child's pose. Seat toward the heels and fold. And down dog. Inhale, left heel up. Exhale, left knee in toward the nose. Inhale, kick up, open up the hips, bend the left knee. Left knee outside of the left arm and touch. Kick back up. Knee comes into twist, touch your right arm. Kick back up. Stepping, your left foot forward. Warrior one. Wrapping the left hand back behind you for the half bind. Right arm forward and bend your right elbow. Inhale, draw the right elbow back. Exhale, twist to your left. Inhale, draw the right elbow back. Exhale, twist to your left. Inhale, draw back. Exhale, twist. Stay twisting to your left. Lean forward. Hook the right arm to outer left knee and twist even deeper. Inhale, come all the way up and around. Reverse warrior. Exhale, extend the side angle. Right palm facing down and reach forward. Half bind, right arm up and behind you. Stack a little bit more. Revolve it. Raise your right arm back up. Right hand to the floor. Left arm up to twist. Extending forward. Half bind. Inhale all the way up and around, reverse warrior. Hands to the floor, left foot stepping back. Lower all the way down. 3 progressive cobras again. Inhale, lift up, baby cobra. Exhale, lower almost all the way down. Inhale, lift up a little bit higher. Exhale, almost all the way down. Inhale, lift up even higher. Full extensions of your arms if you are able to. Bending of the elbows if you need to. Begin to release all the way down, and then child's pose. Seat toward the heels. And back to your down dog. Inhale, right heel up. Exhale, right knee in toward the nose. Inhale, kick up, open up the hips, bend the right knee, and flip the dog. Roll on to the outside of the left foot, and drop the right foot back behind you. Lift the hips and reach your right arm forward to the front of the room. Flip it back again, right leg up. Right knee to the outside of the right arm and touch. Kick back up. Right knee comes into twist. Touch your left arm. Inhale, kick it back up. Fallen triangle. Right leg threads over to your left side and raise your left arm up and reach to the front of the room. And take the left hand down to the floor and sit all the way down. So you're on the outer right leg, inner left, and your legs are roughly 90 degrees. Then you're going to square to face forward, supporting with your hands. Inhale, lengthen as you twist. So you're feeling for the thoracic twist through your middle spine. And walk your hands slightly further forward, either keeping your hands fully, on the floor and fully extending your arms, or if you can lower down, you can stay on your forearms. So Crystal, are you choosing to just face over the leg, or are you rotating to face the front of the room? Yes, there you go. All right, so this is a thoracic twist, a middle spinal twist here. All right, if this feels good and this is your limit, stay here. If you're looking for more twist, you're going to lift up, you're going to thread the needle. You're going to take the right hand, one handprint wider, and you're going to thread the left arm underneath, and as you bend your right elbow, you're going to draw the left shoulder, left cheek toward the floor. So that's a deeper twist. Press into your right hand, lift back up, walk your hands in. All right, forward folding dragonfly. Your left leg swings forward and step the foot down. So the toes point forward to the front of the room, and you're going to walk the foot as high up the right leg as possible. You're going to face forward. Right hand to the floor, left arm up. As you reach forward, wrap the left arm around the left shin and bow forward. So this is your forward folding dragonfly. All right, start to release, make your way back up, and we're going to rewind the whole thing. Reach your left foot all the way back, ground the palms, and kick your right leg up, three-legged dog. Step the right foot forward, warrior one. Wrap the hands back behind you, interlace, lift up, gaze upwards. Bow forward, devotional warrior. Option, stay here in devotional warrior, or if you want to take airplane, you can release your arms. Dig the right shoulder underneath your right leg, arms out to either side. Further option, stay here, or Kundiasana 2, hands to the floor for the arm balance. Kick the right leg out to your side, chaturanga your arms, and pick up the left foot. All right, good. Start to break. Come back to that lunge, and then everyone on the inhale, make your way back up, releasing your hands, 4, reverse warrior, right arm up and back. Triangle, lengthen out the right leg, hands to top of the shin or to the floor, extend it, left palm to face down and reach forward. Then take the left hand to the floor, pyramid, frame your right foot with your hands, inhale, lengthen the spine, exhale, fold forward over your right leg. Right? For those of you who are newer to my class, in my classes, every pose has multiple options, and so it's important for you to make the determination to keep going forward or just kind of pull it back and stay in a much more accessible position, right? So that airplane, that devotional warrior, Kundiyasana 2, with an option or an example of where you can be playful with your practice. All right, revolving this triangle. Left hand stays down, right arm up to twist. Extend it, right palm face down and reach forward. Half bind, right arm up and behind you, twist deeper. Revolved half moon, bend your right knee, reach your left hand forward about a foot, and then tip forward to balance on the left hand, right foot. You can stay here with a half bound, revolved half moon, or you can bind the right hand to your left foot for revolved Chapasana. Seated spinal twist. Left knee behind the right heel and take the seat all the way down to the floor so the right leg should be on top, crossing over. Right hand is behind you, left arm up and twist to the right. Inhale back to center. Exhale, counter twist to your left. Option, stay here. Or if you want an inversion practice, you're going to flip to the back of the room. Set up your arms for classic headstand or tripod headstand. Tracy, you're going to flip back the other way and face the other way. Good. All right, start to finish up. All right, Christine, you have the second side to think about. All right, we're going to flip it back to face the front of the room so the right leg is still on top. Right leg is still on top. Warrior 1, step the right foot forward and rise up. Open it up, Warrior 2. Reverse warrior. Chaturanga up, dog down dog. Inhale, left heel up. Exhale, left knee in toward the nose. Kick it up, open up the hips, bend the left knee and flip the dog. Roll on to the outside the right foot, drop the left foot back behind you. Flip it back around, left leg up, three-legged dog. Left knee to outside the left arm to touch. Kick it back up. Left knee comes in to touch your right arm. Kick it back up. Fallen triangle, left leg over to the right side. Reach your right arm up and forward to the front of the room. And then take the seat down to the floor. So your legs are roughly 90 degrees. You're on the outside of the left foot and the inside of the right. And you're going to square the torso to face forward. So use both hands to help you square. So you should feel a thoracic twist here in your mid-back. So you can stay upright, or if you want to take the forearms down, go ahead and twist deeper here in your forearm. So you might want to feel like your right arm, right shoulder is pressing toward the floor more actively, and that will give you a deeper thoracic twist. All right, this is good. You're staying here. If you're going deeper, lift the elbows up. Take the left hand, one handprint wider. And then you're going to thread the right arm underneath. And as you bend your left elbow, lower the right shoulder, right cheek toward the floor to deepen that twist. Nice for both Susan and Crystal. Roll to the outer left foot more actively. Outer left foot. Roll. Yes, good. And start to walk it back in. Lift back up. Ground the palms to the floor. Tuck the right toes under and kick your left leg up. Three-legged dog. Step the left foot forward. Warrior one. Wrap the hands back behind you. Interlace your fingers. Lift up, gaze up. So interlace with the opposite thumb on top. So you're non-dominant interlacing of your hands. On the exhale, bow forward for devotional warrior. So here are your options, right? If this is good enough, you're staying here. If you want to release your hands and dig the left shoulder underneath your left leg for airplane, that is option 2. And if you're arm balancing, hands to your floor, kick your left leg out to the side, Kundiyasana 2, right leg shoots back. Good. So Alyssa, kick the left leg out even more actively. Yes. All right, let's begin to break. Everyone, make your way back up to Warrior One. Open it up. Warrior Two. Lengthen out the left leg, triangle pose. Left hand to the top of the shin or to the floor, right arm reaching up. Extend the right arm forward, extended triangle. Then release your right hand to the floor, frame your left foot with your hands. Inhale, re-lengthen your spine, re-lengthen your left leg. Exhale, best of your abilities. Forward folding over a straightened left leg. If you need to bend your left knee a little bit, go ahead. You're working on the hamstring stretch. Revolve it. Right hand stays down. Left arm up to twist. Extend it forward. Half bind it. Left arm up and behind you. Use that resistance to twist deeper. Revolve half moon, bend your left knee. Reach your right hand about a foot forward, then tip forward to balance. Then if you're binding, left hand to right foot. Revolve Chapasana. Seated spinal twist. Right knee behind the left heel. Take the feet down. So the left leg should be on top and crossed over. Left hand behind you, right arm up on the inhale. Exhale, twist to your left. All right, so for those of you who are thinking about an inversion, when we flip to the other side for the neutralizing twist is when you should be setting up for your headstand. So if you're very familiar, go ahead and take it. If you're just beginning to work, right, and you need a little bit of help from me, make sure you wave me down. Inhale back to center, exhale counter twist to the right. Good. Good. All right. So were you guys trying? Did you need a little bit of help? You're good? Okay. Christine, you're good too? It's okay. I saw you trying in case you needed a little bit of help. All right, let's start to finish up. So the left leg should be on top. All right, going back to warrior one. Step the left foot forward, lift up, right foot comes back. Warrior one. Open it up. Warrior two. Gisette, switch. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, hands to your floor. Chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Inhale, step the left foot forward, low lunge, right foot forward, standing forward bend, feet together, knees together, rise up, chair pose. Stepping on the left foot, take up the right knee. Right hand to your right knee, left arm out to side to counterbalance. If you have more flexibility, it's yogic toe lock to the right big toe and extend the right leg. Once you have your balance and you're ready, open up the knee or the heel to the right side. Right, so you want to open up the knee to the right, nice and slow. Good. Airplane, warrior three. You're going to bend your right knee behind the left leg. Left hand to grab the ins of the right foot and stand up tall. Right arm goes out, right knee goes out to the side. That's your airplane. As you lean the torso forward to parallel the floor, that is your warrior three. So this is airplane, warrior three. Stay in that warrior three as you release your right leg back. So this is a true warrior three. And then step it down, warrior one. Open it up, warrior two. Straddling forward bend, lengthen out the left leg, turn the left toes to the right side. Make sure that your toes are slightly turned inwards so that the heels are just a little bit wider. Hands to the hips. Lift up for the back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Let the hands come to the floor and release forward. So you want to make sure that you ground through the heels and the outer feet as you work to lengthen the back of the legs and folding forward, letting the head get heavy. Either staying here, and again, those of you who like an option to invert, here's another opportunity for an inversion with a straddle to make your way up. Now, if you're not able to take the straddle, that is okay. Setting up for a regular tripod, again, is perfectly fine. Okay, so to come into the pose, you want to keep your hands supporting, let the head come down. So that becomes a tripod. Then shift to your toes, lift the feet through a straddle, come up. It's a lot of instructions. Did you see that, Alyssa? Did you need? Okay, you did? Okay. All right, so head to the floor, adjust your hands, walk them in a little bit. Your hands are too wide. There you go. And then as you shift to your tiptoes, the hips draw back. Right? Nice and slow, nice and slow. Good. Right, and slowly lower the legs. Yeah, there's a lot of core coming down and resistance with your hands. Adriana, did you want to try it all on the second side? Maybe I can give you an assist if you're thinking about it. Okay, let's start to exit out of the pose. So to come out of the pose safely, everyone keeping your hands supporting on the floor. Then bend the knees and let the feet drop a little bit. And then lift the head and the upper back. So you're coming through a much more straight and neutral spine. Then shift the weight back toward your heels, and that lightens the load to the front body so that when you come up, you're coming through a neutral spine and using the strength of the legs to come up. And then expand the arms, turn the left toes back forward, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, hands to the floor, left foot, stepping back plank. Inhale, one breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Let's take your knees down and sit on top of your shins. Let me demonstrate that for you so that you can see that. A lot of new people in the room, and I just want to make sure that those of you who are not familiar, that you understand what I'm saying, because I think it's really important for those of us with like existing lower back issues or potential lower back issues, right? So in yoga, oftentimes, right, you hear teachers say, roll up, right? So when you roll up, you bend the knees a little bit, and this action of rolling up could be quite rigorous for your lower back. So if you have any potential issues, right, it might throw out your lower back. So what I prefer to do is, with the hand supporting, you're going to bend the knees and let the feet drop. So that shortens the legs so that it lengthens your arms essentially, right? So as you lengthen out the arms, you're lifting your chest and your upper back. So you're much more neutral in your spine. So now your muscles are supporting your spine. Then when you shift the weight back toward your heels, it lightens the load to the front bodies so that when you lift, you're using your legs and not using your lower back. And coming through a neutral spine and using your legs requires a lot less work to your lower back. So I highly recommend for those of you who have possible issues to come out that way. So even when even when teachers say roll up, if that doesn't feel safe for you, I think you should do this technique instead. It's much more safe for your lower back. All right? Hopefully that makes sense. And down dog. Inhale. Step the right foot forward this time first. And then left foot forward, standing forward bend. Feet together, knees together. Rise up here. Stepping on the right foot. Pick up the left knee. Left hand to knee. Right arm out to counterbalance. If you have yogic toe lock, take the yogic toe lock and extend. When you're ready and you're steady, open out to the side, left knee or left heel out to the side. Okay. All right, so if opening out the knee really wide throws off your balance, right, then just go a little bit. Key point is to try to be stable. Just keep the gaze to the floor at a fixed point and move slowly and only as far as you can go and hold your pose. All right, airplane, warrior three. Left heel goes behind the right leg. Right hand grabs the foot. You're going to stand up tall and steady your balance first. Then left arm goes out to the side, left knee goes out to the side. As you take the torso forward into warrior three, you're also holding your airplane. Stay in the balance, release your left leg back, and that is your regular warrior three. And then bend your right knee to step it back into warrior one. Open it up, warrior two. Straddling for a bend, lengthen out the right leg, turn the right toes to the left side. So check your feet. Your toes should be just a little bit turned in, heels just a bit wider. Hands to the hips, lift up for your back bend. Now when you come forward into forward fold, you can always bend your knees a little bit if your hamstrings are tight. So come back to neutral, make the adjustment as you need, hinging at the hips to take the hands to the floor. Once you have your hands supporting, you can re-lengthen. Lift your chest, lift your head, lengthen out the legs on the exhale. Hinge at the hips to take it forward into your forward fold. And again, holding, you're straddling for a bend and stay here. Or if you want to twist, you can take one hand down, raise the other arm up to twist, take a few breaths, go the opposite direction. Or you can walk your hands to one side and fold over that leg and then go over to the opposite leg. Adriana, did you want to try or no? You do want to try. Okay, so You're going to walk your hands slightly closer toward your feet, and then let the head come to the floor, okay? Head comes to the floor. Good. Now, your hands look pretty good. Then you're going to start to shift to your tiptoes as you lift your heels. Good. And then shift back. That's okay. Press. That's okay. All right, you can just stay there and balance there. All right? Press strongly into your hands. There you go. All right? Yeah. All right, so you don't want to jump too much, because when you jump, it's a lot of force going behind you, and unless you're very strong in your balance, you're just going to flip over, right? So you don't want to jump into it. What you want to do maybe is, if you want to walk your feet back, you can do this, and then you can just gently lift, or you can raise one leg up, and then just lift the other leg. That's one other way of doing it. Okay. Extend the leg fully. Extend the leg fully. Good. And then shift to your tiptoes. As you keep reaching this leg back, you're going to shift it back. All right? Just hold it there. Yeah. All right? All right. Let's run out of time. Okay, let's start to break. Let's make your way back. So with your hands supporting on the floor, let's work through that whole thing together. With your hands on the floor, bend the knees. Let the seat drop a little bit. Lift the head and the upper back, so you're now coming to a more neutral spine. Shift your way back toward your heels, lightening the load to the front bodies. As you then use the strength of the quads, lift the upper torso through a neutral spine. And then once you come up, it is your left toes pointing forward for Warrior Two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, hands to the floor, chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Come forward into your plank, lower all the way down to the belly. Keep the forearms down into the shape of Sphinx pose. Then you're going to shift to your left and take the right knee out, coming into frog legs. So the right hip with the right knee lines up, and then the right shin also lines up with the knee and the heel. So 90 degrees, and flex your right foot. And then press the top of the left leg to the floor, press your forearms down, and lift your chest. So you're coming into a back bend here with a frog leg on one side. Right? If this back bend is deep enough, stay here. You don't need to do any more. You can also take it higher by walking your left hand in 45 degrees, bending your left knee. Reach back with your right hand, grab the foot, and kick back, look over your right shoulder. So Jana, kick the foot away and lengthen your arm. Yes. If you have even more flexibility and you want to go deeper, the right leg extends fully. All right, square it back. Draw the right leg in. And let's switch sides. Shift to your right. Left knee draws out. So try to think about 90 degrees. The knee lines up with the hip horizontally. The knee lines up with the heel vertically. Flex your left foot. And then square the torso forward. And that is your Sphinx combined with a frog leg. All right, so staying here as you did on the first side, or turn the right forearm in 45 degrees for support. Bend your right knee. Reach back with your left hand, kick back and twist. Right? You also have the option, if you are more flexible, to extend the left leg out fully and bind to twist. Right, so you can have the frog leg. You can have the extended leg. All right, let's square back. Draw the left leg back. This time, elbows out, walk your hands back, child's pose. Nice and slow. Just stretch your lower back, coming into the forward fold, releasing from the back bend. All right, down dog. Pigeon pose. Raise your left leg up. Draw the left knee in. Land the shin to the floor. Inch your right knee further back. Walk your hands back. Elongate through the spine. So make sure your pelvis nice and level. And then once you're set, you can make your way forward. I'll give you a few more breaths here. If you want to stay in a passive pigeon, you're welcome to stay here. If you have your binding practice of your mermaids or other forward twisting, go ahead and take whatever you want. Okay, Jana, let's see if we can take that foot to your elbow crease. And then just bend your elbow, right? Lift it up like that, right? Just hold it there. And keep your left hand supporting. So what you can do is, and just stay here until this gets comfortable. Then you can start to do this. Then you can start to do this. And eventually bind it. But if you're shaky here, right? Then just having your elbow and the foot make contact is beginning to stretch your quads a little bit more actively, right? And eventually when this gets easy, then this is going to start to get easy as well. Okay, so keep working on that for flexibility. Sam, you got the side today. Is this your usual side? This is your harder side. Ah, good. Because I remember it's usually the second side that is the easier side for you. That's right. All right, let's start to finish up. Make your way back up. Tuck the right toes under and step it back to your down dog and pedal out the legs. Walk it out side to side. All righty, come back to stillness in your down dog, second side. Right leg up. Draw that right knee in, land that shin to the floor. So you're standing on top of the right shin and the right thigh angles out 30 to 45 degrees with your hands supporting. Inch your left knee further back, untuck the toes. You want to walk the hands back to a more vertical line with your torso and make sure your pelvis is level and you're balanced. Once you're set, then you're ready to draw forward. All right? If in your standing part of the pigeon like this and you haven't found your balance, then it doesn't make sense for you to come forward because then you're not set yet, right? So you always have to start from a strong, solid foundation before you come into the pose. All right, those of you working with additional variations, make sure you repeat. All right, try to reflect what you did on the first side. So Alyssa, I would let that right side angle out even more first. That's right. Try that again. You're going to feel a lot more solidly balanced here. There you go. All righty, let's begin to finish up. Walk it back in, tuck the left toes under, and press it back to the down dog. Walk it out. All right, once you're neutral and you're ready, start to walk your feet forward toward your hands and take the seat down. Once you have your seat down, lower onto your back. Recline twisting. Draw the left knee in, hugging your left knee in to prepare. The left arm goes out to a T or downwards alongside the hips as you twist to the right. So Sean, are you able to roll a little bit more to the side? No, this is it. No, you do want to roll to the outer right leg for the twist of the spine, and you want the left shoulder to stay flat. All right, so this is already a little bit deeper. So you want to keep working in that direction, okay? So if this is your limit, stay here. You don't need to do any more than this, but you want to keep working eventually to roll to the side. All righty, when you're ready, take it back to center. Switch legs, switch arms, and twist the other direction. All right, so making sure that the right shoulder blade stays planted to the floor and the twist happens from the spine, right? Not from the shoulder lifting, but from the spine. And if the right knee touches the floor, fantastic. If the right knee is not touching the floor, just keep working slowly to deepen the rotation of the spine. All right, start to take it back to center, hugging both knees in. And then when you're ready, step the feet to the floor. Slide the legs forward, Shavasana, final relaxation. Let the feet separate, toes are gently turning out. Arms alongside the body with the palms facing up, fingers released, head released. Let it all go. Beginning to draw your breath back in and starting to move your fingers and your toes. When you're ready, reach the arms overhead, stretching in opposite directions. And then rolling over to the right side and come up to a comfortable cross-legged position. When you take your cross-legged, let's take the non-dominant shin on top, giving your non-dominant hip a little bit more work to even out to the other side. Palms face up, fingers in Jnana Mudra, reconnecting to an even seat, a lengthy spine, shoulders broad, breath deep. Let the neck be free. Inhale for Om. Hands together in prayer, bowing forward, sealing the practice. Inhale, come up. Namaste, everybody. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here today. And thank you for sharing your practice with me. Again, my name is Stephen Cheng, coming to you live from 333 Grand in downtown Jersey City, New Jersey. Visit my website, simhayoga.com, for the hybrid schedule, which is in person here at 333 Grand, as well as through Zoom. You can register through ubindi.com. If you're watching this on YouTube, classes are $10, and you can pay through Venmo or PayPal, and the payment information on the bottom of the video. And again, all of this on my website, simhayoga.com. Thank you again. See you soon.